So while we're waiting for the candles to set so that I can pour the wax, I thought I'd just go through some of the tips that I have for how to make it work with a baby and having a business, because it's a bit of a balancing act to figure out how to make it work. So I thought I'd share some of those tips with you, and let's get into it. The first and most obvious tip is just to try to get help with the baby, or to try to do things when baby is napping. And then also along with that, you can try to find someone who might be interested in helping you with some of the tasks. That way, if baby needs you to attend to them, then you can stop what you're doing and someone else can keep working. Another thing that's not directly related to the baby, but also kind of just helps me with my work day and helps me kind of get in a flow, is to just put on some kind of music that can help me kind of focus, especially if baby is babbling or making lots of noise. Sometimes that's distracting to me. So I like to play some music, sometimes either in headphones or just out loud. Another thing that's really helpful is to have a playpen and a carrier, because playpen helps just prevent baby from getting into things that he or she shouldn't be getting into. And the carrier is just helpful because sometimes Sasha just wants to be with me and he's just fussy, but it's because he wants to spend time with me. And so I can just put him in the carrier and keep working, and that's really helpful too. Another thing that is super helpful is breaking it into small tasks, and especially when you're thinking about what you want to do for a business, trying to make sure that it can be broken up into small tasks. And that just makes such a big difference. Like with candles, there's a lot of times where I can stop in the middle and then resume later if I need to. And so that's really helpful to be able to have that ability if I need to stop. For me personally, I find having my calendar, an online one, just because it's easier to change it around if I need to. I find that having that set up with what I'm planning on doing for the next week or even month, if I can get it planned out that far, helps me to have kind of a long-term scope of what I'm hoping to do, and just gives me some goals to try to shoot for, which is really helpful in when I have days that I'm not feeling very motivated to get much done. I can kind of keep that long-term goal in sight. On the note of feeling unproductive and not inspired, one thing to keep in mind is that there are going to be days when you're not productive and not inspired, and that's okay. It's okay. On those days, or if the baby's just really fussy, on those days I feel like I've been successful if I've taken care of myself, taken care of the baby, and sometimes I don't even get anything work-related done. And that's okay. That's actually okay. I think it's good to remember that you don't have to have this endless grind set where you are killing yourself over things. You need to take breaks and, take a day to go do something fun and give yourself some rest too. So just remember that there are going to be days when it's going to be difficult and when it's hard. And also remembering that in the first year, it's really slow and there's a lot of work. People that are not friends and family that are coming and buying things from my shop. So that's really inspiring. So don't lose hope. Okay, so we are going to Walgreens. I didn't realize how busy today would be when I decided to make this video today. Anyways, so we're headed to Walgreens. I'm going to return something I ordered from there because they didn't do it right. So we're gonna return it. Probably should be okay. And then we'll head back home, and then we're going to actually head over to Jeremy's to record screw tape letters. So we'll see you guys then.
These are but simple and prosaic tokens which exist merely around the true core and heart of these holidays, as much as the divine operations of the enemy, whilst not identical to his very essence, are still inseparably around the same divine essence, from which flow all the divine goodnesses that the dust-made animals daily experience. No. Bah.
I hope you all enjoyed spending the day with me, and hopefully you gained some inspiration. If you've been thinking about starting your own business, do it. Go for it. You can do this. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments. I'd be more than happy to answer them, and I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video if you like it. God bless you.